Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are diving into the story of the 1991 cent coin. This coin may look small, but it carries with it a fascinating history, hidden value, and a big place in American coinage. Whether you are a collector, a history lover, or simply someone who has wondered about the pennies in your pocket, this video will tell you everything you need to know about the 1991 cent coin. The 1990 penny continues the long-standing tradition of the Lincoln cent, which was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features the iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, making it the first regular-issue United States coin to depict a real person by 1990. The coin had already been in circulation for over 80 years. The reverse design at the time displayed the Lincoln Memorial, a design that had been used since 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely at the reverse, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, making this coin one of the few to show the same person on both sides. The 1990 penny was minted at 3 locations. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mint mark. The Denver Mint struck coins with the D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint created proof coins with the S mint mark for collectors. What makes the 1990 penny particularly interesting is its metal composition. Earlier pennies were made mostly of copper, but by the early 1990s, the rising cost of copper forced the U.S. Mint to change the formula. Since mid-1982, pennies have been made primarily of zinc with a thin copper plating. That means the 1990 penny is mostly zinc at its core with just enough copper on the outside to give it the traditional appearance. This change was a significant turning point in U.S. coinage history because it marked the end of the solid copper era. Many collectors still treasure the earlier full copper pennies, but the 1990 version represents the modern era of 1-cent coins. The mintage of the 1990 penny was enormous. Billions of these coins were produced. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 6.8 billion, the Denver Mint struck more than 4.9 billion, and the San Francisco Mint produced around 3.2 million proof coins for collectors. With such huge numbers, the 1990 penny is still common in circulation today and can be found in pocket change across the United States. Because so many were produced, most 1990 pennies only hold face value in circulated condition. However, certain varieties, errors, and high-grade examples can be worth much more. For the average 1990 penny found in circulation, its value is just 1 cent. But the story changes when we talk about uncirculated or proof coins. A high-grade 1990 penny with a brilliant, flawless surface can be worth a few dollars to collectors. Proof coins from San Francisco, especially those that remain in pristine condition, can be valued higher depending on demand and grading. One of the most famous and valuable versions of this coin is the 1990 No.S proof penny. This rare variety was struck at the San Francisco Mint but accidentally left off the S mint mark. Only a very small number of these error coins exist, and they are highly sought after by collectors. In auctions, these No.S proof pennies have sold for thousands of dollars, making them some of the most valuable modern Lincoln cents ever produced. When we think about the 1990 penny in circulation, the sheer scale of its production is staggering. With billions produced, the total face value of all 1990 pennies adds up to hundreds of millions of dollars. These coins, while often overlooked, represent a massive amount of money circulating in the U.S. economy at that time. It is a perfect reminder of how even the smallest denomination plays a big role in commerce and history. From vending machines to grocery store change, the 1990 penny has touched countless hands and continues to serve its purpose decades after it was minted. So, to sum it all up, the 1991 cent coin is a small piece of metal with a big story. It represents a continuation of the Lincoln cent legacy, the transition to zinc-based pennies, and the enormous production scale of modern coinage. While most examples are worth just 1 cent, rare varieties like the 1990 No.S proof can fetch thousands of dollars. If you ever come across a 1990 penny, take a closer look. You never know if it might be one of those rare treasures hiding in plain sight. And even if it is not, remember that every coin carries a piece of history in your hand. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the 1990 penny, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow coin enthusiasts. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the fascinating world of coins.